You're posting, trying to get people to see. Are you doing workout videos for us to see how to work out or for us to see? I don't want to preach this like I feel it. Why are you out here 65 acting like you 25? Wearing medium tank tops. Why you out here? We can count the change in your back pocket. What is your Reuben? It don't work. What is the thing you keep on using to manipulate people to hear you? Trying to be loud. Trying to always post in subliminal messages. Trying to get people to hear you. It don't work. You thought just giving him cookies would make him like cookies, but you don't realize he cookie monster. He don't just like chocolate chip cookies. He like raisin cookies. He like lemon cookies. He like oatmeal. You think your cookies are the only cookies in town. See, Leah kept having babies thinking that it was going to make Jacob love her, but it never worked. Love is not something you earn through giving more of yourself to someone who's already shown you they don't value you. Either. This cycle of dysfunction, looking for validation for people to like us who don't care nothing about us at the expense of draining ourselves and playing ourselves is unhealthy. And like Leah, we got to break the cycle. Fellas, yeah, let's talk for a moment. See, because Jacob kept laying down with Leah, knowing he didn't love her. She kept giving him children, hoping it would change his heart, but it never did. How many times are we going to keep taking from women and we're never willing to truly give it back? Just because someone is available doesn't mean they deserve to be used. Just because she's willing doesn't mean it's right. We can't keep participating in dysfunction and then acting surprised when brokenness shows up. If you don't see a future with her, don't create one in the form of a child. A moment of pleasure should never lead to a lifetime of misplaced responsibility and pain. Real men don't just take, they build, they honor, they lead, they love. Now, where are my sisters in the house? Sisters, how many times have you poured out your body, your time, and your love, hoping he would finally see your worth? Leah kept having babies thinking that each one would make Jacob love her. She thought just giving him cookies would make him like cookies, but you don't realize he cookie monster. He don't just like chocolate chip cookies. He like raisin cookies. He like lemon cookies. He like oatmeal. You think your cookies are the only cookies in town. See, Leah kept having babies thinking that it was going to make Jacob love her, but it never worked. Love is not something you earn through giving more of yourself to someone who's already shown you they don't value you. Your womb is not a bargaining tool, and your worth is not determined by what you can produce for a man who won't commit to you. So stop trying to prove that you're enough for somebody who was never meant for you. God has more for you than empty promises and unreciprocated love. You don't have to burst something to be valuable. You already are valuable. See, her plea for attention was in the naming. And break it down. She named the children out of a dysfunctional plea. And so I will call this first one. We pregnant. I'm gonna name him Reuben, because Reuben means to see. And if he sees this child, maybe he'll start seeing me. Beautiful. I mean, she has it going on. Now, in your mind, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. Now, he is run to his uncle, and if Laban is his uncle, then he's looking at his cousin. Now, that don't make sense unless you're born in certain parts of the country. But for most of us, that's a little weird. And here's a situation where he looks at Rachel. She's got it going on. I mean, she's got, her hair is silky. She's got her pressed nails. The girl is sharp, man. She's 36, 24, 36. She's a brick house. And she knows it. And she has a level of confidence, a level of swag about herself. And Jacob is locked in on Rachel. He can't get her out of his mind. And he goes to Laban and says these words, Laban, I want to marry your daughter. Laban is like, okay, no worries. You got to work 7 years to do that. See, because this is before the law of Moses. This is before Exodus 20. This is during the patriarchal system. So the patriarchal system and culture is in effect. And what I'm going to tell you is really based upon the patriarchal line of how they operated in the patriarchal world. In Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, this is how they operated before the law came in Exodus. So you got to work 7 years. Because in those days, you had to work for it. Work for it. Work for it. Jacob worked 7 years trying to get her. And the night of the wedding, the night of the consummation of the marriage, Jacob is in the tent. He's gotten a little inebriated. They didn't put something in his cup. His grapes are a little fermented. And Jacob is ready because now his bride has arrived. And when Jacob went to pull the veil from over her face, he realized that it wasn't Rachel. For 7 years he toiled and labored for Laban, only to be tricked and to end up not with Rachel, but to end up with her sister Leah.